Everyone, today we will do chapter number 2 chemistry, element, compound and mixture. Right, first of all we should know what are pure substance. What are substance? There are substance, and substance they are divided into pure substance and impure substance, and element, compound are the pure substance and mixture is your impure substance. First the topic is your element. Element is the simplest form of matter which cannot be split into simpler substance by any chemical or physical methods. It means you cannot break element into small particles. Right now there are 118 elements, out of which 90 elements are naturally occurring elements and 28 are artificially made by human beings. Next, elements, their classification. Elements are classified as metals, non-metals, metalloids, and there is one more category, that is noble gases. First example of metals are gold, silver, copper, iron, mercury, zinc. These are all we have heard, right? These are used in daily life also: gold, silver, copper, iron. Example of non-metal: hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, carbon, phosphorus. These are your all gases, they are non-metals. And metalloids are those which behave as both metals and non-metals. Example: silicon used in computer chips, boron, germanium, antimonum, arsenic. Now symbol, it is a way, it is an abbreviation or a short name, full form of an element, right? We suppose we have to write oxygen. Oxygen is a complete name, and for its symbol is O, that is short form for oxygen. Now we can see some symbol are given here. For hydrogen we write symbol H, for carbon we write C, for nitrogen we write N, for oxygen we write O, for sodium we write Na, for potassium we write K, for copper we write Q, Cu. Similarly there are many symbols, and the reason why here symbols, the important of symbols are, significant means important of symbols. It gives the name of an element, one atom of an element, and mass of an element. Example: C stand for element carbon, 1 gram of carbon and 12 gram of carbon. Here you can see this is your periodic table. It contains both metals, metalloids and non-metals. Here in this part, this is here, they are your metals. Here you can see the whole part is your, these are all metals. From here, right, this part, these are your non-metals, and from here they are here, from here this part is your these are your non-metal, and the last part is your noble gases. These are your noble gases or inert gases. Now molecular formula of an element. Molecular formula of an element comprise of same kind of atom. Example: oxygen plus oxygen, it become O2. This is molecular formula of oxygen. Here 2 represent 2 atom of oxygen. Remember, here a single O represent 1 atom of oxygen plus another atom of oxygen, they both combined, they form O2, and O2 means 1 molecule of oxygen. Now see the table here is given here. Helium we write He, it means 1 atom of helium. Now next, let's take another example. It is given here Cl2 means, Cl means chlorine, and here the 2 represent at the bottom, it is known as 2 is 2 atom of chlorine. Similarly O3 is your ozone, and here 3 represent 3 atom of oxygen. Now next we can say Zn means 1 atom of Zn here. Now oral question: which form of matter are pure substance? The answer is element and compound are pure substance. Name a non-metal that is liquid under normal condition of room temperature and pressure. That is your bromine. Name the smallest particle of matter that take part in chemical reaction. It is atom, and write the symbol for chlorine, Cl. Now compound. What are compounds? Compound are formed when two or more atoms combine together in a fixed ratio. Let's take hydrogen and oxygen. When their mass is in the ratio 1:8, they form water, H2O. Similarly, right, carbon plus oxygen, right, if their mass is 3:8, then they form carbon dioxide. We can take the example of some compound or water. The element are hydrogen plus oxygen. Sodium chloride, the salt which we eat, is your sodium plus chlorine. Sand का फॉर्म, सैंड में कौन, सिलिकॉन प्लस ऑक्सीजन, एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कंटेन कार्बन एंड ऑक्सीजन. Properties of compounds. A compound is obtained by chemical combination of two or more elements in fixed ratio. Compounds are homogeneous and their properties are same throughout. The chemical and physical properties of compound are different from those of constituent element. And during the formation of compound, from its element, a certain amount of heat is liberated or absorbed. Now, molecular formula of compound. Molecular formula of compound are formed by when two or more elements they combine together, they form molecular formula of a compound. Let's understand with the help of example. Here we can take example of hydrogen chloride. It is H1Cl1, one atom of hydrogen, one atom of Cl become HCl. Second example, H2O. Here two atom of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen become H2O. Both are different. So compound or element when two or more elements join together. Here this is molecule of compound. This is a complete box. These are all molecule of compound. When two different elements join together and they form a compound, this is known as molecular formula. Example, carbon dioxide, carbon plus oxygen. Water, hydrogen and oxygen become hydrogen oxygen, it is H2O. NO2 become nitrogen dioxide. FeS become, Fe means iron, S means sulfur, it become FeS. These are all molecular compound, the whole table. Now mixture are the impure substance when two or more substance they are mixed in any ratio. It could be any ratio. Let's take example. The substance present in mixture are known as component or constituent. Example, we can say, for example, mixture of sand and salt. Sand and salt are constituent or component, and mixture can be homogeneous, it can be heterogeneous. Homogeneous mixture are solution, right? Homogeneous means the word homo means same. Suppose example, we can take a glass, right, fill it with water and you add some sugar. Then after when you will stir it, after some time you will not able to see sugar particles. They are dissolved in water. So this type of mixture is known as homogeneous mixture. And if you take a glass, you put sand in it. You put sand. After some time sand will settle down. Then this type of mixture is known as heterogeneous, in which two layers are formed. Hetero means different layer, homogeneous means only one, and homogeneous is in solution form. Now properties of mixture. In mixture, the constituent may be present in any proportion. Mixture shows properties of all constituents present in them. For example, sugar and salt, in solution will be salty sweet. Now third, during preparation of mixture, no heat, light or electricity is evolved or absorbed. Mixture are heterogeneous except solution form. The constituent of mixture can be separated by physical method, यानी कि we can separate mixture by physical method. Now this is difference between mixture and compound. Mixture are heterogeneous, compound are homogeneous. Mixture are prepared in any proportion, they are prepared in fixed proportion. The properties shows, mixture show properties of its constituent and they are different from those of its constituent. They can be separated by physical methods. The compound cannot be separated by physical method. A mixture, no energy or heat is liberated, and in compound energy, heat is liberated. Now separation technique. Separation technique of mixture into their component. First technique is sieving. Sieving means आपकी एक जाली होती है जिससे आप छानते हो, right? It is a method. It is best example when you use to separate wheat flour from calf, जो आप आटा छानते हो आप, राइट. सेकेंडली आपने देखा होगा सैंड एंड ग्रेवल, जो आपके जब कंस्ट्रक्शन में घर बनते हैं, जो बजरी से पत्थर हटाए जाते हैं, राइट, रेत हटाई जाती है, उसके लिए हम वी यूज़ सीव. सेपरेटिंग कैश्यू नट, राइट, अलग अलग दाने के जो उसके उनको सेपरेट करने का काम आता है. अब पल्स मोती सेपरेट करने का आता है डिफरेंट साइज़ के. नाउ सेकंड पार्ट क्या है आपका, रिमूविंग इनसॉल्युबल इम्प्योरिटीज़ बाय फिल्ट्रेशन. जो आपकी इनसॉल्युबल इम्प्योरिटीज़ है उनको फिल्ट्रेशन से कैसे हटाना है, राइट. तो फर्स्ट तरीका क्या है कि आप बाय यूजिंग अ फिल्टर पेपर. आपका एक फिल्टर पेपर होता है, राइट. इन केमिस्ट्री लैब वी आर हैविंग अ फिल्टर पेपर. इट इज यूज टू filter thing, right. It is like a circular part, we fold it and we make a conical part. And after this, suppose you are having a water, right. Water contains sand. इसमें sand है आपकी, right. तो sand क्या होगा, इसमें टोटली मिक्स है, हमें सेपरेट करना है. तो हम क्या लेंगे, we will take a conical this part, right, or we will put a filter paper inside it, right, and we will pour this whole water, right, slowly and another beaker inside, and after some time we will observe that the clear water that is known as filtrate, which will be in the beaker which is at the bottom, and this conical part and the filter paper will have sand in it. Next experiment is your sedimentation and decantation. Another sedimentation is settling down of heavier particles. Suppose you are having a glass and it contain water and you put sand. So after some time, right, you will observe the sand will settle at the bottom of this glass. Then this process is known as sedimentation, settling down of heavier particles. And when you pour, you have taken another beaker and you take this beaker, you lift it and you slightly pour this water into this another beaker without disturbing this sand layer. This is known as decantation. Magnetic separation. Magnetic separation means you are removing with the help of magnet. Suppose you are having a mixture of sand plus sand. You are having a mixture of sand plus iron filling. Then you take a magnet. You you put above it. Then it will attract iron filling and sand and iron get separated. Now evaporation by heating a substance we can get the substance back. Suppose you are having a beaker, it contains water plus salt. Dissolved in it. You heat the beaker, you will see after some time the water get evaporated, and at last you will see at the bottom of the beaker you will find salt is left.